Konnichiwa, and welcome to Tsuki no Ame, where we try Japanese sweets and treats. Today we have 3 treats to try from Japan Candy Box. So the first, this is Pokemon Fruit Ramune Candy, and yeah, I'm gonna have to give a bit of a disclaimer here because they didn't specify in the guide which fruit flavor it would be, and the picture that the guide has a picture of Pikachu with like a tiny pineapple next to it. So I think, they did kind of a color coordinated the flavor with the color of the Pokemon. And looking at this I think indicates it's in a similar kind of position as in the picture. I think it means we got plain soda. So I highly suspect that this is a plain soda flavored candy. We also got, this is a OnePiece Devil Fruit Gummy. Again, they did not tell me what this should taste like. My instincts say grapey because it's purple, but I don't know. Also, if you're kind of noticing that there seem to be like a bunch of hands across the top and the bottom, and kind of, if it's kind of giving you a bit of a rock, paper, scissors sort of feeling, that's because this is one of those gummies where we've had this a couple of times on the channel. Long-time viewers will probably remember this, but Japan does these gummies where it's rock, paper, scissors. And so you can either play with a friend where you open your packages and, whoever wins, or you can play against the candy itself and just pick what your play is, open it up, and then see if you won or not. So yeah, if you want, you are welcome to pick rock, paper, scissors and see if you beat Luffy or not. Let me know in the comments how you do. Very curious. There's also, this is the Friendship Combo Chocoball. So according to the guide, this is apparently a Monster Strike. I think that might be a reference to the game design. It's not a game I'm personally familiar with, but I do remember that we had something with this bird character on it before, and I remember it being pretty good. I remember being pleasantly surprised at how good it was. So we are going to give these all a shot. Let's get started. Itadakimasu! Alright, starting with our supposedly fruit. Yeah, it's even saying soda on the back. I'm going to open it on this corner instead, actually. I don't think this is one that's going to open easily. Which is why I keep scissors here. Sorry, little creature, for cutting off your ear. Yeah, it smells like the clear, plain soda. I don't think we got a fun fruit one. Oh. It's kind of like a cross between Sweet Tarts and Smarties. You chomp it, it kind of powders and quickly. It definitely is the clear soda flavor. It's not bad. I do feel like we have things similar to it. I don't particularly care for these types of candies myself. I don't know. If you're somebody who's super into Pokemon, I guess maybe it's worth it. If you see it, it's certainly not bad. I personally, I like some of the other stuff we've done better. So moving on to our OnePiece Devil Fruit Gummy. This is your last chance to make a call on rock, paper, scissors. And it's scissors. So if you chose rock, you won. If you chose paper, sorry. Maybe next time. Well, let's find out what this thing tastes like. And we're going to do the star thing so I don't have to tear the gummy. These kinds of gummies remind me very strongly of the Jello Jigglers, only in gummy form. Texturally, it's like a Jello Jigglers, but if you put in more gelatin to make it hold. It's definitely fruity. I don't know if it's specifically grape. I think it's probably a mix of fruits. It's not bad. It's pretty good. It's kind of weird, funky. I will say this. I don't know if this one in particular, but just sort of in general, I do think these rock, paper, scissors gummies are pretty fun. Yeah, if you're somebody who likes gummies, if you kind of like some of these more playful types of candy, give that a shot. I mean, it's something I wouldn't have thought of, but it is really pretty fun. I think we've had several that were rock, paper, scissors like this. And I think we had one that was Pokemon where it was more like you were fishing and you got a random water Pokemon, which is kind of cool. So yeah, there's just a lot of variety in these. They do tend to get a bit creative, and it's maybe worth checking out if you're somebody who likes that sort of thing. So last, certainly not least, I've very much been looking forward to this, and yes, that's why I put it dead last, so I can enjoy it. We have our Friendship Combo Chocoball. Interesting. Oh, cool. Oh. Okay, that is another thing I like about Japan, is they get very creative about their packaging. And so this is reclosable, something I very much appreciate. All right. So last time we had one of these, it was a peanut with a little bit of a biscuit covering covered in chocolate. This one is just a biscuit covered in chocolate. It kind of reminds me a bit of Whoppers, but instead of the malt ball, it's a different kind of cookie center. It's really pretty good for chocolate coming from Japan. It's really pretty good. It's decent chocolate for Japan, and the biscuit's not too bad. I don't know if this one in particular is my favorite, but these guys in general, I think are maybe worth keeping an eye out for, just because they do have a couple different varieties and they do tend to be pretty solid, actually. I'm kind of enjoying them. I like seeing them, and I'm looking forward to seeing what we get next out of them. Gochisousama. So to recap, we did our Pokemon Fruit Ramune candy, which was just plain soda flavor. We also did our OnePiece Devil Fruit Gummy, which included rock, paper, scissors. Texture is kind of like those Jello Jigglers, but with enough gelatin that they really hold their shape. It has kind of a fruity flavor to it. I couldn't really identify what it was specifically, but it is good. It is pretty tasty. And we also did our friendship combo Chocoball. Not our first, with this little bird character on it. And I've enjoyed what we get from these guys. I think they're pretty decent. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. If you like my shirt, the link for that is down in the description below. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Jane.